Alright guys, this is something new that we're doing here. I just got sent this email. It's a video that says, Supernaturalist, is this really a werewolf? It's like a 13-second, I guess it's CCTV, I'm not even really sure where it came from. There's no backstory attached to this. It's just an email with a video as an attachment. So basically what it shows is this alleged werewolf standing on one side of a fence where a German Shepherd is barking at it. Then it leaps over, seems to have a change of heart because it falls down. Whether or not the dog attacked it is really not clear because it's off screen. But it turns around, leaps back over the fence, kind of stumbles on the fence, and then takes off. So I'm going to play this here for you. I want your opinion to see if it's real or not. I don't really know myself. As we play the clip, we'll watch it and then I'll play it in slow motion and kind of point out the things that I see that may help its case saying it's real, and other things I want to point out that kind of say maybe AI. I'm not really sure. I don't even know how AI works. I don't know if it can do something like this. I've never used it myself unless I'm making a picture for the thumbnails here on the channel. But here's the video. Let me know what you think. Hopefully this will start a really good debate on this video, and I'll try to respond as much as I can. But without further ado, here is the clip without any kind of slow motion or pausing. There's not even any sound on this video. I don't even know who sent it to me. I've never got an email from this person before, but apparently they're a fan of the channel. They use Supernaturalist, which is something that I used on the old channel. We only use Tales of the Supernatural here, so I'm assuming whoever this is, it's somebody that's been with this channel for a long time. I did respond to them to see if I can kind of get a backstory, so hopefully we'll hear something back. Until then, we'll just speculate on whether or not this is a real video or if it's another hoax that people are trying to say is real. Here you go. Alright, and we'll play it one more time here. So we have a growl. Jumps over kind of like an animal would. Really nice jump. Thinks twice about it. Jumps back up, scrambles to find his footing, leaps off again. That's all there is for that. Inquiring minds want to know, so let's take a look in slow motion. So here's the problem that I have first and foremost. It kind of looks like its mouth doesn't really move. I can't really tell when the head is turned at the beginning if it's a little more closed than it was. Then we have this jump, which is pretty cool. I couldn't do that. Not sure if any stunt double could. Jumps over there. There's a scramble on the other side, so we don't really know what's going on, but it happens really quickly. It's like the dog was standing its ground, maybe protecting those sheep that are around there. This thing turns around very animal-like indeed. But again, the mouth is still open the exact same way, which to me says it could be a mask or some kind of artificial intelligence that doesn't know the mouth should shut. Here we have it kind of thinking twice about what it's doing. When it gets up, it has very animal-like qualities there, and if you look at the back legs, that's the first thing I looked at. You do have the digitigrade legs. It hops over, very animal-like. Again, not something that I could ever do. What I find most realistic here is it looks like an animal that had kind of jumped thinking that it could land that right there, and then it panics when it can't get its footing. Finally finds it after a quick scramble and leaps away. But here's one of the things that is making me kind of question it. The sheep back there. If I was a prey animal and something like that was right there in front of me, I wouldn't just kind of be casually watching. I'd be getting the hell out of there. So that's one of the very first things that kind of struck me as odd. There's also sheep in the very front of the barn at first. They get out of there, but as soon as that thing is there, I would have hightailed it out of there. These things are watching it while it's on the other side of the fence taunting the dog. It's only after that scramble that the sheep kind of move out of the way. So unless these are the most bold sheep in the entire world, something about that is kind of giving me a warning bell. So here we'll do it one more time in the same slow motion. This is like an eighth of the time it really happened in. So right there is a scream. Again, I can't tell if the mouth opens more or if it stays the same the entire time. What I did like was the tufts of hair coming off of its arms. Nice touch there. But here's the thing. If we follow the rules that I've researched and everybody talks about, the feet shouldn't look like this and not have a tail. So if you go by werewolf lore, that thing should have feet like us, not the digitigrade legs like a dog man has. If it was a dog man, it would have a tail. So we're kind of getting mixed up in what these creatures should look like, unless this is some kind of variant that doesn't really have a tail. It could be one of those variant 2s that look more like a hyena. I'm not sure off the top of my head whether or not those have tails or not. But right here, it's very, very animal-like. Like I keep saying, when this thing leaps over. But look at the size of that thing compared to the dog. Definitely not something that I would want to run into right there in the dark in a barn, or, even during the day. But let's break this down a little further here. We'll play it one more time. That way everybody can get a really good look at it, and we can discuss what we think is going on here in the comments. So, again, this sheep over there on the outside, he just saw some kind of monster running around. You think he would be getting out of there, but he's just casually strolling along. Unless that's not a sheep. I guess that maybe could be a dog, but there's definitely a sheep in the barn. What do you guys think is out there? I think that's a sheep. It wasn't going ape shit like the dog was. Alright, here it is one more time. So let's just really take a look this time for any inconsistencies that AI could do. Maybe like a glitch or something. I'm assuming that you can make it look like it was caught on some kind of security camera. If there's anybody out there that is good at AI, I would really like your input here. To me, I don't know if I believe that it's an actual werewolf caught on camera. As much as I would like to believe it, I don't know if I actually do. It's really good. I like the way that the werewolf is moving here. Definitely don't think it's a man in a costume, the way this thing is moving. But again, I don't know too much about AI and what it's capable of now. So you look like you kind of see a little nub of a tail, maybe? I don't know. Definitely a rump like you hear in werewolves, but I don't know if I believe those feet as a werewolf. So there's the video. There's that sheep back there, not really giving a crap. Let me know what you guys think. I will definitely be monitoring this to start a discussion. So until then, remember, don't miss your chance to scream.